Здорово, туземцы, с вами Гром. И сегодня мы продолжим играть в Игру престолов. Ну, давайте надеяться на лучшее, посмотрим, что будет дальше, и будем дальше действовать. Так, ну здесь мы встретили сестру нашего раненого. Да, Гарольд. Если вернуться нам домой, что будет?
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Нам нужно найти то, что мы ищем. Это карта у нас. Мы должны найти все-таки. Нужно ему помочь.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove.
Да.
Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look,
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm?
Oh, what does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter. I'm asking Fishface here.
Рыбки, что? Ну блин.
Sylvie!
Don't
такие-
Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. Thens, probably.
Идите
You want to
нафиг.
go back,
Я
Finn?
пойду сам.
Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you.
You know I can't do that.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off. Some leader you turned out to be.
Я сам справлюсь.
You should listen to
Я
him.
вообще изначально их не хотел брать. И не
The further
заставляю их
north
с
you
собой
go,
идти.
the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to
Я хочу
travel, we
разгадать
head
эту
south,
загадку.
with or without you, Garrett.
Эту, как бы,
Sylvie.
You need to rest,
легенду,
and
можно
we'll be
так
wanting
сказать.
something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh,
Можно
don't
было
be
просто
angry,
вообще не
Garrett.
говорить.
This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
First I find out you're a wildling. Now you've got a sister. What else are you hiding?
Nothing. I swear. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
But she's refusing to help. You heard her. Her mind's made up.
She can be stubborn when she wants. But if she's going south, then so am I.
Иди.
So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Что, мы сами не справимся? Все, go, let's go. Всем пока. Я пошел. Я пошел. Попрощаться нужно.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us. We've got next to nothing to eat. Cotter's a bloody liar. And now we've got his freak sister to worry about.
Well, things could be worse.
How? You know what? I'd rather warm my ass next to a fucking wildling than talk to you any longer.
Что? Короче. О! Еда! Еда!
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Белый зайчик.
Never met a crow
Еда
before.
убежала.
Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway. Don't frighten our dinner away.
Лук. Нужен лук. У тебя лук.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow.
Давай
Know how to
я.
use that?
Да.
You're
Да.
not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I trained at Castle Black.
Только нужно мышку взять. Давай. А! Ну блядь, ну какого хера он там
I
был?
think you need more training.
Он должен был на месте стоять.
Come on.
Я нажимал, держу, а он начал бежать. Вот. Так. Ну,
Are you nervous?
да, я
Maybe
нервничаю.
next time, Garrett. Well, since we don't have any food,
What's this?
your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
А можно было и подстрелить.
You ever lost
Блин.
anyone, Garrett?
Я так хотела подстрелить.
Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again?
А можно
You know what
потренироваться
that's like?
было? Я так мало тренировался, что...
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up.
Покажи ей карту.
It's not worth it.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Что?
Cotter!
What the fuck? Look out!
Зомби? Что? Это что за The Walking Dead? Я не понял. Я не понял, что это было.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Зато собаки не голодные. Я тоже заметил.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
You did what? What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Ни хрена себе. Куда мы пришли?
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk.
Давайте домой, домой, назад. Уходим.
1, 2, 3. I like this one. Hey,
Впечатлили? Он больной.
company.
Да, странный народ.
Is that a pit?
Eh? Some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Да, это жесть. Куда идти? Вроде бы правильно иду. О! Давай, Беска. Идем к ним.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
О, негритоска какая.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My name is Asher Forrester. I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskha's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
У него нос такой, конечно, блин. В крови, ему дальше пофиг. Быдло-то.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore!
I'll make you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
У нас есть золотые слитки.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
Ну что
You're
ж.
gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
Так, отложить нужно.
Who's the best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious,
Короче,
fearless,
нужно
and
быть...
fast.
Если
I've
бы я
never
в
seen him
КС-ке.
before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
I thought worse. And what do they call that scary one with the 2 axes and the skull tattoo back in Lease? What was it? Pestilence? Plague?
The Scourge.
Right. The Scourge.
Бич!
Anyway, he's dead. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? And your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If
Ну
I
что ж,
die in there,
попробуем.
Yeah?
Давай.
You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
will you look after my uncle?
No. I'll use your queen's gold to get as far away from him as possible.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Давай. Давай. Пробуем.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders.
Я не знаю, может быть лучше джойстик, но и
I kill a
мышка тоже
man
было бы
because
неплохо.
it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this!
Блин, я не знаю, смогу ли я.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting!
I think I can, actually.
For that you die slow.
That's no weapon worthy of blood.
О.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Ну, давай.
Son of a whore!
А зачем
Last
бежать?
chance, Westeros.
See if you're still smiling after I break
Третий
your
раунд.
face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Спамим, 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 давай. И... Спамим. Б. Сохранение. Отлично.
Westerosi! Don't hold
Рукопашка, да?
Don't intend to.
back. Look at this terrified boy. He fears his end.
Спамим. О, это как классно было. Это тоже круто было. Да, она удивлена.
Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport. We just make sure they know who's in charge.
По красоте
The
сделал.
masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Классно. Я думал, я не смогу, но круто, все легко оказалось. Зомбачка.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Что это? Да блядь. Немного не успел.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Еще раз. X. Вот. Зомби.
They won't die! Anything can be
Голову.
killed! Garrett, do something!
Ты зомби.
Finn! Stay with me!
Блин. Я же говорил, зомбаки. Что за нах? Во все спамили.
Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Это что? Голову. Ну давай же. Бля. Да не шевелись. Блин, это что-то неправильно. Какой огонь? Нужно в голову. Может быть, огонь тоже, но...
Where's Finn? He was over there!
Он мертв.
Finn!
Бля!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
Run! Now! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Блядь, сколько их? Их что, покусали? Куда меня ведут? Они, походу, заподозрили насчет того, что произошло в саду той ночью. А
Your
нет.
Grace,
Это будет со мной говорить.
you're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No? I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy.
Она узнала,
Tell
что
me,
я
do you
здесь был.
consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It only matters what you think, Your Grace.
Don't try my patience. Insincerity will only make matters worse for you. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Да. Я думаю, на этом закончить эту серию. Спасибо, что посмотрели, ее вместе со мной прошли, можно так сказать. И надеюсь, что дальше будете смотреть и увидите финал. Мне тоже уже интересно, как бы там уже прошли больше половины игры. Ну и в общем, пишите свои комментарии по поводу этой серии и в общем всей игры. Не забывайте оценить это видео и подписываться на канал. А с вами был Гром. Всем удачи и всем пока.